Race 2 is upon us for the Zwift Racing League. Our first points race of the season takes us on a figure-8 tour of the lower roads of the Makuri Islands, fine and sandy. This route is relatively flat except for the Mech Isle Climb, which will undoubtedly be a key selection point for this race. The race will be 4 laps for category A and B and 3 for C and D. So if you are in category A and B, the race will cover a total of 42.5 kilometers and have a total of 309 meters of elevation. For those of you in category C and D, the route will cover 31.9 kilometers and 232 meters of elevation. For this route, there will be 2 power-ups available. You will have a 75% chance of receiving an aero power-up or a 25% chance of getting the steamroller power-up. With the steamroller, it's important to note that this power-up is best used on dirt sections. Often we will see riders deploy this on the sand. However, you have to remember that in Zwift, sand rolls just as fast as tarmac. Bike choice here will favor fast and aero, but choosing an all-rounder is never a bad idea, especially on this route where you will be treated to the Mech Isle Climb twice per lap. We're going to recommend the Pinarello Dogma 2024 and the Specialized SL8 as the bikes of choice. However, you also have to consider bike upgrades always when picking your bike, because those upgrades can make a big difference over the course of a race. As for wheel sets, we're going to give the nod to the DT Swiss 65. While some may opt for the DT Swiss 85 disc, we have to remember that a road frame and disc wheels are only 6.3 seconds faster, a difference that is easily overshadowed by the DT Swiss 65 wheels being 23 seconds faster across an hour of climbing. This route may be flat enough though for the punchier riders to consider the latter as their choice. We will again have more detailed Recon notes available to everyone in our Discord. The link for that is down below, and we will have them in both formats for both the category A and B races and the C and D. Out of the pen, you will turn left onto the course. It doesn't take long before you hit the wooden bridge at 1.2 kilometers and start heading up. The climb is 710 meters in length with an average gradient of 2.9% with a total gain of 21 meters. Combined with a fast start, stronger riders are likely going to try and tear the field apart early. Bad news is this is probably going to be the theme for the entire race. You will arrive at the boardwalk sprint at 3.1 kilometers. This section is 0.35 kilometers in length with an average gradient of 1%. Expect a surge as teams will go after the FAL and FTS points here. The tide pool sprint is the next segment up for grabs, another 350 meter segment. This time though, pan flat. The segment starts at the archway, and this is your cue as the banner is obscured until you pass under the archway. Keep this in mind as speeds again will start to ramp up, and if you wait to see the line before you launch, it's likely you're going to miss out on those FAL or FTS points. At 7.9 kilometers, it's back up the climb. This will start to feel like Groundhog Day as you progress through the race, and depending on the race you are having, you may be excited to push the pace here to break the field apart, or you will be doing everything in your power just to hang on. At 10.7 kilometers, you will have completed your first lap. Keep in mind, each lap is 10.6 because of the short lead in. Now, depending on your category, you will repeat this another 2 or 3 times, each lap providing FAL and FTS opportunities to those racers in the aforementioned sprint segments. So if you have found this video useful, please do leave a comment down below to help us out and subscribe for future recons. Best of luck in this week's race, and we will see you next week for another recon. Until next time, see ya.